David Sanders back and available for a second straight game. The anticipation is he's going to play a lot today, Brittany. I don't know if he starts.
Okay.
Partially because, one would think, Arkansas has a new defense. They have a new defensive coordinator. And I think the Vols may want to stick with the 5 who've been playing, understanding that communication is going to be a big key early in this game to see just what Arkansas is going to do.
It's very crucial, the communication up front, setting protections, communicating back and forth. You know, you kind of expect the unexpected with Arkansas's defense right now. You know, that's where they've lost games. They offensively they play really well. Defensively, they've been horrendous. I mean, they've really been bad. So they can go all out. They can totally change. I think it's probably more about building the confidence of those players from a new coaching staff standpoint. May keep it simple, but give them encouragement and give them an opportunity to have fun and enjoy themselves, because when things are going bad, it's always a struggle. It's hard to get up. It's hard to feel like you're prepared. But I think it may be a new opportunity for their defense.
Yeah, they've got players on defense too, Brittany. In looking at their overall talent, they have guys who are going to play on Sunday on the defensive side of the ball.
Yes, they do.
They just haven't played together. The other part of the Arkansas defense, they're huge. They're big up front. I mean, one of their defensive linemen weighs nearly 390 pounds. Their 2 starting linebackers are 235 and 245. Everyone in their secondary is over 6 feet tall, and only one is less than 200 pounds. So you're dealing with some size. The other point, last year when Tennessee played at Arkansas, they were upset. Arkansas came out in a 3-safety look, and Tennessee never figured it out. Nico Iamaleava had all sorts of problems with it. The Vols, of course, ended up losing that ball game. So even though the staff is completely different at Arkansas, even though everything's totally different, they've used that experience last year to prepare them for the unknown to start this game against the 2025 Arkansas defense.
You talk about changes. That's also on Arkansas's offensive side of the ball. But you've got David Hobbs back. What does that mean for the rotation on the defensive line?
He's probably the most athletic defensive lineman. He's a guy who's grown into being 290 pounds. And Moy is too. You know, those are 2 guys that are not just space eaters. They are real athletes who can get penetration in the run game, can get pass rush in the pass game. And I think the nice part of that is you can move Bryson Eason around more now. Yes. You can move Don Bailey around more now. You have the full complement of guys to use in different ways.
It gives you options, and it gives you the depth. Okay. And certainly the way that we play so fast offensively, sometimes it really takes a drain on our defense. They're on the field a little bit more than we would like for them to be. Whether we're scoring fast or, unfortunately, sometimes we get a 3 and out because we go so fast. We don't take a lot of time off the score. So I think with having that depth will allow them to get in and come in with fresh legs, right? I mean, they're going to come in and energize, and it gives now the whole playbook is open for the coaching staff.
You talk about depth. Tennessee is playing a lot of freshmen. I know you know this, but they're playing 48 freshmen, 27 true freshmen. What have you seen from this freshman group, and what do you expect to see? What do they need to do as we get deeper into the SEC schedule?
I think they were very glad to get that group the bye, especially the true freshmen, because those guys come flying in here, and they're like, whoa, the high school season only has 2 weeks left, Brittany. And
that's right.
You're not even halfway through the college season, so great to get those guys the rest.
And they started a lot earlier,
They start way earlier. The practices are harder.
That's right.
Everything's tougher. But I think the bottom line is Tennessee's going to count on them the rest of the way more than they've even counted on them in the first month, and they played a lot.
And we're very fortunate they have the experience. Right. Oftentimes it happens when the freshmen and even redshirt freshmen don't have the opportunity to come in. So, putting a lot of points on the board allows them to do that. Unfortunately, with the injuries has allowed some of those guys added playing time. So I feel good about not only the future, but certainly this season as it finishes out, that they have a lot of playing time, and it gives them an opportunity to really shine. And we've seen several of those freshmen come in and play extremely well.